Hello there guys and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Hunters video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I think that Star Wars Hunters needs to be a success, not just for Lucasfilm Games and Zynga, but mostly for us Star Wars gamers and content creators. It's also worth noting that I'm making this video on July 28th, so we're yet to see or hear anything about the game since its reveal in February, but hopefully when this video does release we do actually have a little bit more news, but for now we patiently wait. For Lucasfilm Games and Zynga, this does obviously need to be successful, as that way they'll get even more exposure and money in their pockets, which as a business in the games industry is perfect. Zynga will obviously want to make as much money from this game as they can, but the success of Hunters will also potentially determine whether or not they continue to partner with Lucasfilm to make more Star Wars games. As of 2018, Zynga has been working on a new free-to-play mobile game, which of course is Star Wars Hunters, and they have the possibility of a second. Now I'm not sure whether that's actually in development now or not, but perhaps Lucasfilm are just waiting to see how things go with Hunters. Either way, Zynga does have the potential to make more Star Wars games going forward, and if Hunters is successful then I'm sure we'll see more from them. For Lucasfilm Games, the success would obviously mean more money, potentially more industry partners, and more people talking about and playing Star Wars games for hopefully the right reasons. The main purpose of this video though is just to talk more about why I think this needs to be a success for the Star Wars gaming community. The main reason in my opinion is simply because we don't have any Star Wars game right now that has active support beyond Galaxy of Heroes, and that's not exactly a game you can spend all day every day playing if you really want to, like you could with Battlefront 2. Perhaps you can, but I don't honestly fancy trying. Either way, if Hunters launches successfully and is a big hit within the community, then I have no doubt that we'll get post-launch content for many months or even years to come. It really just depends on whether or not they want a short life cycle with the game of maybe just a year, or whether they want to take the approach that other games have done in recent years where they support the game for over 3 or more. Considering we have no mainstream Star Wars game right now that has active multiplayer support, and it honestly doesn't look like there are any in sight beyond Hunters at the moment, because of this I really do hope that Hunters get support for more than a year at the very least. Firstly, because it gives the community something new to play and enjoy whilst we wait for more Star Wars games to come, and secondly it gives us content creators something to really make content on, just like the old days of Battlefront 2 or even leading up to the launch of Squadrons. Even though we know very little about the game, I do think Hunters has a huge amount of potential for content already. It's just the usual stuff that you'd expect from any game of course, but they could easily go and add new characters, new cosmetics, new game modes, new maps, and no doubt more, and if we as a community could get something like that again, it would honestly be incredible. Another thing I want to address in this video as well is just the fact that it's obviously a mobile game at its core. Now that's no bad thing, but I've already seen a lot of comments saying that they won't play it because they hate mobile games, which I totally understand. I myself am not a mobile gamer. However, it is a free-to-play Star Wars game, and if you're a fan of the franchise then why not just download it and give it a try, as you may end up really enjoying it. Not only that, but the game will be on the Nintendo Switch as well, which means that if you prefer console gaming like myself, then you have this option of playing it on the Switch, though if you don't own one then you are a bit buggered for the moment. The reason the game is coming to the Switch is because Zynga is really looking to push into the console market, which they have stated many times in the past, so why not start off with a mobile game on a handheld console? It does seem like a very good match to me. If all goes well with Hunters on the Switch and of course just the mobile as well, then I have no doubt that they'll look into exploring PlayStation and Xbox ports for the game as well, as they will no doubt want to push into those markets at some point in the future. So if Hunters is a success, then why not start off with your successful Star Wars game, especially if it's going to get support long term. If Hunters does eventually come to more consoles like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, then that will no doubt reach an audience that the mobile and Switch won't have, because people do often tend to have that stigma of mobile games are bad. But if they come onto the consoles that they really tend to play on the most, and the fact that it's free to play, then they'll no doubt give it a shot. Going back to Galaxy of Heroes though, that game is ridiculously popular on YouTube, and it has a huge community, so I see absolutely no reason why Hunters can't do the same. For those of you who don't know, Galaxy of Heroes streams blew Battlefront 2 streams out of the water. Battlefront updates would consistently get a few hundred people watching him stream Battlefront 2, but several thousand people typically watch a Galaxy of Heroes stream from Arnold 101, which genuinely blows my mind. If Galaxy of Heroes can pull those kind of numbers, then I see absolutely no reason why Hunters can't do the same. The huge amount of popularity on YouTube and the sheer size of the community as well for the game is a clear indication as to why this game has got content for the last 6 years. And like I said just now, if Galaxy of Heroes can do this, then I see no reason why Hunters can't do the same. As I said before, Star Wars Hunters has a great opportunity to be a successful game here, and I'm really hopeful that it is an enjoyable game and gets content for at least a year or two, because that'll really help me as a Star Wars gamer to enjoy Star Wars games and make content on them during the wait for more to release. I kind of feel like this maybe went on a slight tangent here and there, but hopefully you guys understood where I was coming from with this video. That is it from me though, guys. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.